Orange County Registered Digital.
Is this the final year of Lane Kiffin's regime? Hello and welcome inside the Los Angeles Coliseum. I'm your host, Jonathan Khamis, and this is The Huddle. I'm being joined by Rich Hammond, who has been covering the USC beat for the Register since last October, where they went, what, 1-5 there, Rich?
Yeah, it's not my fault, but yeah, it hasn't been a good tenure for me so far.
Okay, let's see if things change for the Trojans and Rich. USC picked to finish third in the Pac-12 South. The easy question, why?
Well, it's USC, which means there's a lot of talent. There always is every single year, and that doesn't change. It's what you do with it. It's the way you coach it. The talent is there across the board. 3 great quarterbacks, a lot of talent at running back, Heisman Trophy candidate at receiver. So when you look at it on paper, they should be one of the top 25 teams in the country, if not better, but it's a matter of can they execute.
And you mentioned some of those names and that talent. Lane Kiffin has been bombarded by critics for a long time here in LA. What does he have to do? What does USC's record have to be? Do they have to get to a bowl game to save his job?
No question they have to get to a bowl game. They might even have to win upwards of 10 games. They went 7-6 last season, which is not acceptable here. When you win a couple of national championships the way that USC did a decade ago, that becomes the standard. Rose Bowl becomes the standard, not the Sun Bowl, which is where they went last year. So in order to kind of quiet the critics, he has to have a very good year. I think 10 wins is the standard. That would probably get them to a good bowl game, if not the Rose Bowl. Anything less than that, then I think you're going to hear some serious calls for a coaching change.
And since they are picked to finish third, is there any sense of a underdog role, if you will, about, hey, why don't we go out there and shut up the critics?
I think the players take on that mindset. Yeah, I don't know whether the coaches necessarily want them to feel that way, but I think the players kind of have a prove-it attitude, I guess you could say. A lot of fans, critics, media are down on them because of the season they had last year. They think they're better than that, and I think they're taking the mindset that they want to go prove that they're not a 7-6 team.
All right, well, thanks to Rich. You can read his stories in the Orange County Register or check out OCRegister.com.
Orange County Register. We are here in the service of Orange County.